Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss with you about predictive analysis of student performance using machine learning. This study uses machine learning to predict student performance based on demographic and academic data. The goal is to identify factors that influence academic success and provide insights for improving educational outcomes. Here is the importance of student performance predictions. Firstly, early intervention. Prediction model can be identify student at the risk of academic difficulties, enabling early interventions and support services. Second, the personalized learning. Insights gained from the performance prediction can be informed the development of customized learning plans tailored to the individual student needs. And third one is resource allocation. Predictive analysis helps to optimize resource allocations by identifying area where the additional supports may be required. In data visualization, data collection, data cleaning, and data visualization, the three main steps are done. In data cleaning, the collected data is thoroughly cleaned and pre-processed to ensure accuracy and consistency. In visualizations are employed to explore patterns, trends, and outliners in the data, providing insights into student performance. Processing and feature engineering. In pre-processing, we are handling missing values and having some data transformation. And in feature engineering, we are creating new features and having some feature selection. Using some sorting methods, we are identifying a top performance by GPA. So in GPA sorting, students are sorted by GPA to identify top performance. This analysis helps understand the characteristics of high achieving students. And top performance analysis, the characteristics of the top performance are analyzed to identify commonalities and potential predictors of the academic success. Here is the main part. We are applying machine learning models. So as per my knowledge, I'm using decision tree and random forest. We can use in further different models like KNN, logistic regressions, and many more. But this case study and the data supports a decision tree and random forest. In decision tree, the decision tree model is used to predict student performance based on hierarchical set of rules. And in random forest model, it combines multiple decision trees to improve accuracy and robustness. Here are three main steps of model comparison and evolution. Firstly, the model training. Each model is trained on the prepared data and hyperparameters are tuned for optimal performance. Second is a model evolution. The performance of each model is evaluated using metrics such as accuracy, precision, and recall. In model comparison, the result of different models are compared to identify the most effective approach for predicting the student performance. Insights and recommendations. Key factor. The study identifies the key factors influencing student performance, such as a prior academic achievement, socio-economic status, like economic status, and parental involvement. Targeted inversions. Based on the insight, recommendations are made for targeted interventions to support struggling students. Resource allocation. The student provides evidence based on recommendations for optimal resources allocation to maximize student success. Conclusion and future directions. Firstly, impact. The student highlights the potential of machine learning for predicting student performance and improving educational outcomes. The second thing is future works. The further researches can be explored to use more sophisticated models incorporate real-time data and investigate the ethical implications of using predictive analysis in education. So here is our actual data set of 2000 to 200 students roughly, which includes 14 features and one label. In 14 features, there is a student ID, age, gender, ethnicity, parental education, study time in weekly, absences, tutoring, parental support, extracurriculum activities, sports, music, volunteering, grade classes, and in label we have GPA. So we are going to predict all G we are going to predict GPA by using all this. So in student ID, A student ID is a unique identifier for each student, primarily used for indexing and does not contribute directly to predictions. Student age, the age, the student age which could relate to maturity or academic grade level. Older Older students might perform differently in specific context. In gender, we have only 1 and 0 for male and female. In authenticity, background information that may reveal cultural factors or language skills that can influence academic performance. And in parental education, it indicates the education level of parents. Often, higher parental education levels are correlated with better academic support at home, impacting student performance. Study time weekly are spending studying each week directly tied to academic performance, as more student time can result in higher performance. Through the relationship may not be strictly linear. Absences, the number of absences which could negatively impact grades due to missed lessons, impacting understanding and retention. Tutoring indicates whether the student receives additional tutoring. It could positively impact performance, especially if the student struggles with the curriculums. In parental supporting, level of support from parents, both academically and emotionally, higher support can lead to a better performances as it fosters a positive learning environment. In sports, the participation in sports can promote discipline and a sense of routine, which could indirectly contribute to the academic performance. Musical involvement, which is often correlated with the enhanced cognitive skills, focus, and discipline, qualities that could support academic support success. Volunteering involvement in volunteering may help develop a sense of responsibility and time management, potentially impacting academic achievements. And the last one is grade class, the target variables representing the final academic classification or grade class of students. It seems as a main outcome you want to predict based on the other features. In GPA, the student's cumulative grade point average, which serves as a strong indicator of historical academic performance. High GPAs typically correlate with the higher academic potential. Thank you. So here is our actual code, which is written in Python language using different inbuilt models like scikit-learn, pandas, numpy, matplotlib, and seaborn. So in scikit-learn, we have used decision tree classifier, which is a classical machine learning model, and also from Ansibles we have used random forest classifier. We have used pandas and numpy for data analysis, uh, and also we have used metrics and model selections for accuracy of scores and the training data, the splitting of the data, and the testing of the data. We also have used matplot and seaborn as pyplot and SNC for visualization of our data. So our first function get data. We have used a CSV file for our function as a path, so we can get our data in our data variable. So second function is a data types. So data type function displays the data types and information of data frames. We that data frames such as our actual data. In data initialization, it initializes the features and target variables. So it gives in output features and target variables of our data set, just like x and y. So here x is our features and y is our like label, sorry. In data manipulation, we are using a function train test split for our training and testing of data. So we have here we have decided the testing size of the data, which is 0.3, uh, likely 30% of our data is going to be test, and the remaining 70% data is going to be trained. And we have used random state is equal to 42. So uh, here the random states what actually do, it shuffles our data 42 times, so we can have different uh, results and better accuracy while testing our model. So here we have used a sorting method for sorting the GPAs of students. So it sorts the data by GPA in descending order. So here are AI function we have used, and visual another function is visualization. So in visualization, we have gave input as our data set, and then we have plotted some bar graphs as per our requirements. And in decision tree classifier, so here's our actual machine learning models, such as decision tree classifier and random forest classifier. So as a parameters we have gave them x train, x test, y train, and y test. So our data set is divided into 4 parts, and the first 2 parts are acting like a training data, and another second part is acting like a testing data. So we have in dt.feed we have trained our data set, and in ypred we have storing our predictions of decision tree classifier. So here's we can have our accuracy using accuracy score uh, function, which we have imported from model selection, sorry, matrices from actual score. And here is another random forest classifier uh, model, machine learning model we are using with n estimators. So n estimators mean 100 different decision trees we are using combinedly, and then we are finalizing a best accuracy model. In random forest classifier we are using same dataset as a input, like x train, x test, y train, and y test. And here is our hyperparameter is 100, which name is n estimator. So here 100 is number of decision trees the random forest is going to use at a one time. So it's like homogeneous machine learning model, and we are having our accuracy using accuracy score. So inside a main function we have called all other functions, and just like get data, data types, data initialization, data manipulation, sort by GPA, and our two machine learning models. So here is our actual execution of code, where we have visualization of distribution of the grade classes versus like count versus grade class, where grade class are 0 to 4 and the count is from 0 to 1200. And second thing is study time versus GPA, where study time is a weekly basis 0 to 20 weeks, and GPA is 0 to 4. Here we can see the top 5 entries of students, including all features or all columns. Here we have mentioned the data type of each column, and we are checking any values there is a null value or not. So in our dataset we don't have any null value, so here it's showing a null value. And finally we have also mentioned the memory uses of the dataset, that is 280.4 KB, and the our GPA function output is list of top 5 students from the dataset. They have highest GPA, and their actual output of machine learning models, its accuracy using decision tree classifier algorithm is 93.04%, and the accuracy using random forest classifier algorithm is 91.74%. Thank you.